Hi, SoccerBeat lovers. It's Talking Kaizer Chiefs, brought to you by SoccerBeat and myself, Peter du Toit, and Kaizer Chiefs legend, probably one of the best, if not the best left back Kaizer Chiefs have ever had. I'm trying to think about anybody who was in your league. There are a few, but certainly modern times you've been the best. What do you say to that, Tsepo? You agree with me? Gentlemen out there,
Peter.
fans out there, the reason for the show is very simple. Coach Nabi made a statement after the Stellenbosch University game that is, for some reason, has not been given the credit it deserves. It's a massive, massive statement. He announced that he was offered the Tunisian job and turned it down for Kaizer Chiefs. Now, on face value, it seems very simple. But when you dig a little deeper and you analyze why he made it public, the reasons why he made it public, it's a big story. So we'll play you the clip and then we'll unpack it. And I can assure you, you'll have a lot to think about after this.
Chaleureusement pour cette confiance.
I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Kaizer Motong, to Kaizer Junior, and to Bobby Motong and the entire management. I have been offered an opportunity to go coach my country, and we have sat together and we have decided that I'm gonna pass on this big opportunity to coach my mother country. But I feel as well it's an honor to be here, and I say thank you to everyone, to the management, to everyone.
Dr. Motong, thank you, Mr. Sadiq.
There you go, Kaizer Chiefs fans, football fans out there, Tsepo Masilela. Now, why do we find this so important? So, if a coach or a player gets approached under normal circumstances and he's completely happy and not interested in leaving the club or got no reasons to make it public, he would probably either not mention it to the club at all because he didn't feel it's necessary, or he'd go to the sporting director and knock on the door and say, Mr. Sporting Director, I just want to let you know, no big deal. I've been approached, as I get approached often, and every time I tell you, got approached by Tunisian national team to offer me the job. I'm not interested in it. I've loved what I'm doing here. Just to let you know. Sporting Director, Kaizer Junior, thanks very much, Coach Nabi. And everybody carries on working. But that didn't happen, Tsepo. Coach Nabi tells us they called a meeting to discuss the offer. And at the end of the discussion, it was all decided by all of them that Coach Nabi stays and the journey or the process or the project continues. Now, that takes this thing in a whole different picture. But then more importantly, Nabi makes it public. Why? The club don't comment. As far as I can see, there's been no official comment from the club on the matter. But he's the one who made it public. Why did it have to be made public? And therein lies the rub. Therein lies the secret. So I've got my views on this, but I want to ask you first of all. Coaches use the media to send their messages out. And this is very clearly the reason why Coach Nabi sent this message out. He wanted it out there is to get his message out there. He's a smart man. He knows how to use the media. Why did he use the media? And did coaches that you played under, have they used the media before? Peter du Toit was a very good example of using the media to get a message out.
No, Peter, thanks, man, for having me. You're right. Coaches, they'll rent their frustration through media. Sometimes you hear coaches, hey, I don't have a striker, we're missing goals, or hey, I need defenders, through the media. But the message also is for the team, the sporting director or the board of the team. And you find more often they do use the media. But in Nabi's case, Peter, I also commend him, for going there when they had a meeting to put it on the table. So it's more like giving also the Kaizer Chiefs an option that, hey guys, if you're not happy with me and my project, here's a big opportunity now. We can, just close it here. I've got an offer that side, so what I like is how brave and, straightforward he is. If you go to a meeting and you put that on the table, because he could have simply kept quiet and not bring it up. So it gives the team no chance like to continue with him. But it's more like, are you happy? Do you believe in Nabi? Yes, we believe in Nabi. Can you support me? Yes, we can support you. Okay, guys, I have an offer here. If you are happy, I'm happy to stay here. I also believe in this project, so it's nice when it's two-sided and it gives the team also, an opportunity to decide if, they want or they ending it.
So, Tsepo, you've hit the nail on the head. So, viewers out there, let me actually put another little added level to what Tsepo just said. So, I'm pretty certain, we're pretty certain, why would he lie? We know Tunisia had a caretaker coach. They've now got a new coach in Sami Trabelsi. So, it's all likelihood he's a top man. He's a Tunisian born, that he was offered the job. Now, as Tsepo says, it was a win-win situation for him. There have been, we heard it in the media, in Soccer Laduma and others, saying that there are a bit of rumblings in the club prior to the current victories and since the new signings came, that some of the members of Kaizer Chiefs hierarchy were not that keen on him staying or had doubts. And certainly on social media, there have been comments on, hang on, is he the right man comparing to other coaches and so on and so forth. He obviously knows about this. When he got this offer, he used this offer to get to sort the table out, so to speak. And he went in there and he said, listen, guys, are you backing me the whole way? If you're not backing me the whole way, I've got enough I can go. You tell me. I want to stay, but back me. So what he's done straight away with going to them, he's got the full backing of the Kaizer Chiefs hierarchy, certainly till the end of the season. The second point, why make it public? The club didn't make it public. He made it public. He made it public to show the Kaizer Chiefs fans all over South Africa, listen, guys, I've been offered another job. I met with the hierarchy. I didn't say no straight away. I met with the hierarchy and I gave them a chance. I said, listen, what do you want to do? As you said, they said, no, we're behind you. So he puts the message out there. Fans, the club wants me to stay and I'm staying. So the timing of that, Tsepo, what do you think of that? The timing is, do you think he would have done this when they weren't doing so well? I mean, it's coincidental. This timing came out. I mean, I'm sure the meeting was quite a few days before the Stellenbosch game, after a great victory and after he signed these new players when things are looking upward. So I think it's also a message to the fans. Listen, I believe in this project. The management believes in this project. I'm staying. Do you think the fans will get that message? Or do you think if a couple more defeats makes me...
No, definitely they'll get the message. Because, at times, the fans, they tend to go hard on the team. You're not signing players, blah, 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 blaming the team. Or sometimes they blaming the coaches. So in this case, it's just letting it out there to the fans that, guys, me and the team, we are together, we are united as one. So we're moving forward as one. There's no Nabi and his technical team and the Kaizer Chiefs, like the higher bosses or the team, So it's a support of, guys, we are united also inside and also outside. If we can all be united, we stand a good chance of doing something special.
Correct. Guys, we're going to take a short break, and after the break, we're going to talk about the players' reaction to what Nabi said. We're back with you right now.
Hey, Tawala.
All right, here we go.
Ko Betway ba tshepela hore o tshwantse o betjhe ka tsela e nepahetseng.
Ka nako e nngwe ho tlamehile hore o ikhule hanyane.
Ka nako tse ding
O ska leka go busha tse di latlhegileng.
Nakusasa kuse olunye usuku.
Dlala ngokusemandleni wakho.
Ge o tlhoka thuso go gona.
hopola, bet responsibly.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Talking Kaizer Chiefs, brought to you by SoccerBeat, Peter du Toit and Tsepo Masilela. Guys, also don't forget to press the like button and follow us on social media. Tsepo, you've been a player. How do the players react to this kind of message? Said very publicly. How do you think they react when they hear the coach saying, listen, we've had a meeting, I'm here? Some fringe players who are not in the team who could have a little bit of grumblings, surely they've got to sit down and say, okay, he's here with us for the rest of the season. No, I better not moan about the guy. I've got to get in. I've got to make certain I get into the team now. He's going to be here. How do players react to the public statements the coach makes?
It can go either way, as you say. There's with players, there's a group that's not happy, obviously, if you're not getting game time and you feel you're not getting along with the team. But generally, with a statement like this, it's a positive one, and it gives the players that belief. Because sometimes a coach can resign or leave the job because he feels like he's not getting through the players, like they don't believe or they're not buying into his philosophy. So you find a group of players that the coach he works with for a couple of months and he sees that with this group I'm not gonna get anywhere. But it's also a message that to the players that listen, guys, I believe in you and I want this thing to work. So we can make it work together.
So, Tsepo, all the best coaches worldwide are excellent with using the media. And I think this is also a message from Nabi to the media, because there have been people on social media, journalists on social media, journalists on YouTube, ex-players on YouTube, and in the conventional media, even on TV and so on, some put in doubt whether he is the right man for the job, which is a natural thing to do when you're at a big club like Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Sundowns. There's always going to be the doubters, and that's healthy because it keeps everybody on their toes and people and keep the clubs at the highest level because they've got a standard to set. So I think this also is a message to the media saying, guys, get off my back. I'm here. I'm here till this project's over. The club's backing me. I can leave anytime I want. The players are backing me. The fans are behind me. Leave me alone. Believe in the process so that he can. But it's also a get out of jail card for him as well, because everything's about the process right now. But I think he's a smart guy. I think he has a clever way with dealing with the media, clever way with dealing with the public. He's always got a smiling face. He doesn't really knock his players in public. He's a smart man. I think it's a smart move. And bringing it public, I think, is a very smart move because it's put him in charge. It's clear that he's in charge. Not even, in the big clubs, you notice that, Tsepo, in the big clubs, people like Mourinho and Klopp and Pep, they kind of almost in charge of the club owners. The fans see them as the top man and then the club owners. I think in this instance, Nabi has actually put himself in the eyes of the media and the fans and the players that, listen, I call the shots here, but he said it in a humble way. He didn't say, hold a gun at their head. He said, I can go if you want. But if you want me to stay, then believe in me. Get off my back. And that's to everybody. I think it's a smart statement. Chiefs fans, I think you've got a very smart coach there. Well done to Nabi. But as I say, coach, the results are going to come.
Anyway. The media, they won't. But Peter, in closing, Peter, I like those type of coaches, because end of the day, you are to blame for the results. It's all on you. So if you don't stand your ground and be tough with your bosses, and then end of the day, the results are not coming, but they don't know how things are handled internal. But as a tough coach like Nabi, we all know that if it doesn't go well, we can point the finger at the coach, and say, Coach, we gave you everything. You had the power. You are the man. So but you couldn't deliver.
Tsepo, I agree with you. And Coach Nabi, if you watch this, this is my message to you, is that we actually you are not an arrogant coach. He's not an arrogant coach.
No.
But he gets his message across firmly, but in an actual gentle way. But the message is firm, but the method is quite gentle. And I think that's also because he's Tunisian. There's maybe the better understanding of how to speak to people. I don't know. But I think he's very smart. I think he's shown his authority. He's done it in a transparent way. He's done it in a firm way. But whenever you hear him speak, when he gets his message across, he can be firm, but he doesn't denigrate anybody. He doesn't make anybody look bad. And I think that's one of the reasons why, despite some of the Chiefs not being at the top of the table or challenging for the league, that's why he's got the majority of people supporting him. And because they're playing a good style of attacking football off the front foot. So let's hope for Chiefs fans, this is going to be a part of the foundation that he's really set with a couple of victories that I think in the start of the season when we said third, fourth place, that doesn't look too out of reach, Tsepo.
No, they in that space, Peter. They in that space. As I said, they just need a little bit of consistency. Get 3 wins in a row, and it changes the whole complexion. But they definitely in that space, and I still believe in Nabi's project. I still believe in Nabi's project.
There you go, Coach Nabi. You got Tsepo Masilela, Kaizer Chiefs legend, SoccerBeat analyst, believes in your process. Thanks, guys. Let us know what you thought of the show. Let us know what you think of Nabi. See you next time.
golden liquid pouring, gold splashing, gold swirling, waves of gold foaming, cut to reveal more gold. It's easy to make a beer that looks gold, but to make a beer that wins gold, that's a different story. Carling Black Label, Africa's most awarded beer.
SoccerBeat,